Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to be using this Polygel kit to do my nails, and then we're going to be painting over that. So I just wanted to show you real quick what comes inside the kit itself. I will have all of the links down below for you guys if you're interested in this kit or any other products that I use in this video. So it comes with your, sorry I had that flipped the wrong way, comes with your instructions. And then you get 7 colors of Polygel. You get your base coat, top coat, slip solution, a file, a brush. You get a little lamp, and then you get some dual forms, which look like that. And then I went ahead and swatched out these ahead of time. So the 7 colors that you get are black diamond, gold diamond, silver diamond, white, clear, skin tone, and then this one is called natural pink. I'll probably be using the skin tone today for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up my area, set everything up, and then I will meet you guys right back so we can get started with the nails today. These are the tips that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using base gel to apply these. These are short, square, natural tips. And that's what they look like after I've sized them out. I'm going to be using my little LED lamp to attach them. So I've already prepped my nails. If you need to know how to prep your nails, I will put a video up in the eye and also down below in the description box. I'm going to go ahead and clean my nail plate one more time with just rubbing alcohol. This is isopropyl alcohol. Go ahead and turn on my lamp. And then I'm going to be taking my base gel. And right in that well, I'm going to put a little bit of base gel. You don't need much. And alternatively, if you don't like using base gel to attach your nails, you can always use nail glue. So just make sure that you line that up with your nail, press down so that you don't have any air bubbles, and then go ahead and put it into the light. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process for the other nails. Now this is just a flash cure. I will put my nails into the big light to do a solid cure on that. This is just to hold it in place. Now that I have those in place, I'm going to go ahead and pop my hand into my large LED UV lamp, and I'm going to cure for a full 60 seconds. Now that I have my tips on, I'm going to go in and clean up the sides of my tips. I want to make sure that the line from my natural nail to the tip is one continuous line. So you just go in with your file and make sure to line that up. Also, if you don't like the square design, you can go in at this time and clean up the side here to make it a little more coffin shape. I'm also going to straighten out the top of it, and I'm going to remove the shine from the actual tip itself and blend in the transition from my natural nail to the tip. I'm using a full coverage polygel, so that part is optional, but if you don't want to see that seam, then you would go ahead and blend that in. Make sure that you're not overfiling your natural nail plate though, and just that transition right there. Just show real quick, if you want to bring in the sides to give you more of a coffin shape, I like to use these flat clippers, and then I just go in to the very corner and I just snip off a little bit, bringing that in. And then taking my file, I connect it. And depending how much or how exaggerated of a coffin shape you want would determine how much you take off on that side. But it'll just save you some filing. But I just wanted to show you guys that real quick in case you don't like the square. You can always turn it into a coffin very easily. So just like that, I'm going to go ahead and do that to all my nails, and I will meet you guys right back. Now that I have the rough shape down with those nails, I went ahead and cleaned my nail plate with rubbing alcohol just to make sure I didn't have any dust. And then I'm going to go in with my dehydrator and primer. Now I'm going to go over the entire nail with my base gel. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my LED UV lamp for 60 seconds. In my dapping dish, I just have some isopropyl alcohol. You could also use their slip solution. I personally prefer to use isopropyl alcohol. So I'll go ahead and use the brush that came inside the kit. So on one side you have your spatula, and on the other side you have your brush. Now I'm going to take that skin toned polygel, and I'm just going to apply that directly to the nail plate. I'm going to go ahead and saturate my brush, and then I'm going to work towards my cuticle and then pull back from there. Alright, once I'm happy with that placement, I'm going to go ahead and pop that into my light. You do need to watch your cuticle area, just make sure that you don't flood that and that you don't get polygel too close to your cuticle line. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the lamp to cure, and I'm going to do a full 60 seconds. I'm going to move on to the rest of my fingers. I'm just going to do them the exact same way that I did that one. Once my nails had cured completely, I just went ahead and removed the tacky layer off camera and then filed, shaped, and buffed my nails real quick. I had tried to record it, but unfortunately my camera was not on, so I apologize for that, but you can go back to some of my previous polygel videos if you'd like to see how I file, shape, and buff. For the next part of this nail design, I'm going to be using some gel polishes. This is a set from Born Pretty store. And then I just went ahead and swatched those real quick off camera so I could show them to you. There are a total of 6 polishes. They're in these pretty pastel colors, and we're going to be using all of these colors in my nail design today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. So I'm going to be taking 3 of the polishes, and I'm going to paint one color for my pinky, another color for my pointer finger, and then another color for my thumb. And then on the other hand, I'm going to use the 3 remaining colors in that same pattern, just using different colors for each hand. I'm going to do 2 coats of each of these. Make sure if you get anything on your skin that you just remove that before you cure. And go ahead and apply a second coat. And I'm being sure to cure each of these in my LED UV lamp for 30 seconds in between each coat. On my palette, I just went ahead and put out a little bit of each of those polishes. We're going to go ahead and finish up the nail design. So I have a dotting tool with a large daughter on one side and then a smaller daughter on the other. I'm going to start with the big daughter, and we're going to be doing 3 large flowers. And I just pick up a little bit of that polish, put down a dot. We're going to do a total of 5 dots. And then I'm going to go in and pick up another random color. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just flash cure that to hold it in place. Now using that smaller side of that same daughter, I'm just going to go in with the other 3 colors that we didn't use and add in some flowers. Now I'm going to go ahead and cure that in my LED lamp. I'm going to go ahead and add the center of each of those flowers. Now using that same smaller side of the dotting tool, I'm going to do 2 dots of each color on each nail. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a total cure on this to be sure that I cure that polish completely. So I'm going to do a full 60 seconds on that in my LED UV lamp. Now I'm going to go in and cover all of the nails with the top coat that came in the Polygel kit. If you wanted the shiny, you could go ahead and stop here. I'm going to do one more step. I'm going to go ahead and use Matte It from Not Polish, and I'm going to make these nails matte. I'm going to cure my nails one last time. I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands, and then I will meet you guys back for the final reveal. Alright everyone, so here's the final look. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those down below. I want to just say thank you to Born Pretty Store and to Aokitec for sending me those products to review for you guys. Like I said before, I will have all of those links down below in the description box. A couple things I will note on the gel polishes from Born Pretty Store, the pink and the yellow, I did have to add an additional layer to become completely opaque. So just keep that in mind. You may need to add an extra coat on there. Not a big deal. Everything cured fine. It was nice to work with. If you're looking for a pastel collection, that might be the one for you. And then as far as the polygels go, I really enjoyed working with them. I will say it was just a little bit runnier than what I'm used to working with. So around the cuticle area, I did have to be careful. Once it started warming up to my skin, it did start kind of going towards that cuticle area. But once I kept that in mind, I just worked a little bit quicker and cured my nails in between each nail instead of doing a couple nails at a time, which I typically do. So just those couple of notes. Other than that, products were great. I really enjoyed working with them. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video like I said. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, have a great day.